I'm Virginia Ray, and I feel really lucky that I tapped into my creative spirit early in life. And my current theme or medium that I work with is assemblage or assemblage en français, and that would be kind of 3D collage. I also make prayer flags too. They all go in the same realm to me. It's like capturing things from all around us and putting them into a focused kind of way. So what's interesting with my work to me is long ago, I used to do things called art installations where you would create a feeling in a room and it would just be temporary. You know, that's great, but only so many people can see it and then it's gone. So I thought, you know what, I want to make something that somehow brings that feeling, that ephemeral kind of feeling, and focus it into actual pieces that somebody could have in their own home. And the prayer flags follow in that same kind of a suit. They're my artistic interpretation of the Tibetan prayer flags, where you can hang them inside or outside. The tradition goes that when they're subjected to the elements, the air and sunlight, that the intentions put into them will be cast out into the universe to be heard. I like using the nature element again, so I'll do these pressed leaves. This is a Chinese character for happiness, or the hand. The thing with the flags, I've been doing those for almost 20 years. The prayer flags have a special meaning for me because it brings in the feeling of spaciousness and the energy that's around us. They kind of have a subtle effect. And the feeling of the flags, I have this sense of what it feels like. I like dealing with what it feels like around my head. When I was young, I lost all of my hair from this genetic condition called alopecia. And that was when I was in high school. And it was definitely a changing point in my life that made me become an artist, because I basically had to reinvent myself and dig deeper and see where's the beauty, where's my beauty. Especially 30 years ago, there weren't any bald women, so that really catapulted me into, looking at things in a deeper kind of way, because I had to look at myself. So the flags are kind of like another jumping off point. Like when I lost my hair, that was like a big, okay, change of course. And when I started working with the flags, it was such an easy, inviting thing, and it excited people, and I like doing it. I've done these, I've made thousands of them, had them in healing environments, at hospital entranceways, taught workshops, which I teach down at Esalen sometimes, down in Big Sur. I started off hand painting them, and then have made some special blocks, and I actually use leaves themselves to do the leaf impression. People especially tend to like the ginkgos. There's different shapes there and there too. Yeah, then that reminds me of these little pieces I was making for the open studios. These are smaller photographs of larger pieces. This elixir, which the actual one is about this big, with a little happiness bell. I like having simple little things to remind us of the specialness in our lives.